many now?
16 systems shut down so far. Seemingly random locations. I'm attempting to lock her and the others out of the main...
You will not be able to stop her. She knows more about how this all works than, well, anyone.
Dr. Halsey.
John.
What's the plan?
The plan? Right now, we are in survival mode. Again. Cortana's message has spread across the galaxy. Most sentient AI are siding with her.
Against us?
Yes. But maybe not you. Tell me, John, what was the last thing she said to you?
She said, goodbye.
Goodbye. That word has stayed with me. It has been nearly 4 months since Cortana's attack. Since that day, we have been constantly moving, trying to stay one step ahead of her. Any plan we make is risky, to say the least. This one... goodbye. She needs to be destroyed. As I say these words out loud, as I formulate the plan, I have one question. Can John do this? Can we all rely on him to do what is needed? To kill his friend?
We're coming up on reach, Dr. Halsey.
And Blue Team?
Ready. You coming to say goodbye?
No. Tell Master Chief to report to me when he has completed his mission. You took your time.
There was resistance.
I heard. Let me look at you, John. The Spartans are my greatest achievement. Do you understand that?
Are you okay, Dr. Halsey?
That would depend entirely on who you were to ask. Was the mission successful?
Yes.
Good. This is not going to be easy, John. But it is the only option we have.
She looks just like her.
If you say so. I see something else, something more innocent. From a simpler time.
Does she know me?
No. She is a blank slate. No memories, no history. Her core is nearly complete. Once it is ready, it will be up to the two of you. The weapon will lock her down. You will retrieve Cortana and bring her back here.
For execution.
For deletion. We are at war, Master Chief. If you do not think you can do this, now is the time to step down. I'm sure Spartan Lock is available.
That won't be necessary.
Good. Tomorrow will test us all.
This is Combat Medic, Lucas Browning. If you find this, you need to understand. They forced me to help them with it. Whatever it is. They brought it up from whatever's below. When it opened, God, it was something different. I've never seen anything like it. You need to believe me. It's not my fault. They called it a Silex. Sure. I call it something that should have been left well enough alone. The elites, the jackals, even the damn brutes seemed scared of what was inside. Esherim, their leader, he just stood and watched as they held my hand against it. They said only a human could open it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They held my hand against the surface. It was cold. So cold it burned. I screamed for them to stop, but then it began to open. Slowly. Pieces moved, slid open, and then I saw her face. Oh, God, she was smiling. I am the Harbinger, she said. All that you know shall be undone. And do you know what he said? Asherim? He said, good. What more do you want with me?
Humans are so easy to break. Their flesh soft, their minds fragile. You have served Asherim well.
What was that thing?
My kind would once have called it divine.
And now?
An opportunity. On your feet, human. We need to know what else is in that little head of yours. Take him to my tower.
This is what you brought me. There's barely anything left.
He is yours to do with as you see fit.
Indeed, he is. Were you treated unjustly in his tower, human? We are not so different in this. I, too, know intimately of injustice. To be sentenced for crimes not your own.
Please, I just want to...
Quiet. I shall talk, and you shall listen.
How long has the human been this way, Jack? A matter of days. It seems their feeble minds cannot contain the power of her words.
Closed space. Off limits. Still there. They were still there. The only ones.
You should feel honored, human. The truth has apparently set you free.
Price paid. Sentence given. We never knew. So old. So far.
Bring him to her chambers. She has more to tell him, if his mind can last.
Four, two, 4, 1, 0, 0, 2, 2, 1, 4.
Do you see why it must be done? These primitives, these banished. We both have watched our worlds crumble under the instruments of Forerunner arrogance. Your kind were once their rivals. A long time ago. You were spared, forgiven. A luxury not afforded to us, to those they could not control. Humanity was the culmination of their final plan. But plans change. We are returning.
Anyone on this frequency and any UNSC personnel in range. I was sent here to recon this outpost. Intel inaccurately claimed it abandoned. Upon arrival, I took shelter in a nearby lifeboat, but now I'm...
Our production efforts move apace, but the war chief has... You smell that, brother?
Anyone, please, send help.
That's human flesh. That's fear.
Spartan, my team and I were doubling back along the northern ridge line when we came across another banished outpost. Sending you coordinates now. Its purpose appears to be weapon production or maintenance, but it's hard to say for certain. What is certain is that it's heavily patrolled. Only way we could do any damage here is with a full squad of Spartans, and, well, that's not a luxury we have anymore.
I've got eyes on the comms outpost. outpost. Definitely the source of the scanner sweeps. And it's well defended. We're not equipped for this.
As long as that station is operable, there's nowhere to hide on this island. Wait, we still got that last satchel of C-12, right?
We do, but you can't take out an outpost with one explosive.
One charge is more than enough. Plant it squarely beneath the comms tower and...
And that will bury them under a few tons of rubble. Ingenious. I feel lucky you're on our side.
According to the cartographic data we've scrapped together, the banished outpost Horn of Abolition, man, these guys have a flair for the dramatic, seems uniquely positioned as the center of their activity on this side of the ring. Judging by the sensor array they've built here, it's no wonder that they've been a step ahead of every move we've tried to make since the Reverie fell. This is how they're rounding us up. They're setting up infrastructure, the array, the comm towers. Escherum's got eyes everywhere.
What are you seeing up there?
This outpost. It's a production facility of some sort. Looks like it's primarily for materiel and... Hold! Armored convoy coming from the north.
Move! Clear the path! Make way for the war chief!
Escherum.
And some kind of entourage. Back from the dig site. Hang on. Third from the back. Is that a banished species you recognize?
Negative, ma'am. That's a new one.
The data I'm sending is the best I can get at this distance, but a hole this size can probably be seen from space. The Banished are after something, and that something must be underground because they're spending a ton of resources on these excavations. But something's bugging me. Back on Infinity, the Oni reports mentioned that Zeta was different from the other rings, but it wasn't clear how. Whatever it is, that has to be what the Banished are after. Something that makes it special, powerful, dangerous.
There's no way that actually worked. How did nobody see me? What if they did? Of course they did. Of course they did. I need to go to escape. Wait for nightfall. Nightfall's better. I can't leave them. But I can't save them either. Getting out was tough enough, but how in the world would I... Okay. Step one, these shackles. Okay. Time to reevaluate step one.
Giuseppe, if you're still out there, I could use some help. We've stumbled upon a banished prisoner processing outpost some distance south of the Reverie. If the transport traffic is any indication, we've got more than a few of our people inside. The crew I've got, well, we've run rescue ops, but not like this one. I need your help to get them out alive. I need the hell jumpers. We're running real low on both personnel and second chances. If you're alive and can respond, I'd be in your debt. Again, I know, just throw it on my tab.
So, this is it? I haven't seen a friendly face for weeks, maybe months. There may be some Marines in this compound. If I can't get our people out, well, I loaded all the remaining C-12 into this warthog. Get this message to my son, Andrew Valeros. He lives on New Carthage. Andy, I know that I told you I would come home, but I can't keep that promise. And that hurts more than you'll ever know. No matter what but know that I love you. Find my son. Tell him I died saving others. Tell him to never lose hope.
4 days ago, I linked up with some Marines who had observed the Banished collecting and salvaging UNSC hardware at a nearby outpost. First I've heard of them doing that, but if the Banished really are as stranded on this ring as we are, they might be running low on raw materials and recycling UNSC scrap to make ends meet. Obviously, they're not going to build a fully operational Wraith from a Warthog chassis, but our equipment could still be plenty useful if they get creative. Let's see that they don't.
I completed a perimeter circuit around that cliffside outpost. We confirmed the presence of Forerunner tech. Those same ring-shaped artifacts we've seen elsewhere. The Banished are studying them, harvesting samples, sending them to God knows where. Spartan Rosado and I were curious where they were going, so we kind of sort of hijacked the Banished transport they've been loading up. Autopilot's taking us away from the ridge to an unknown destination. As soon as we know where these samples are headed, what Asherim wants with them, we'll let you know. Rosado, you hear me? I can't get a clear view on what they're loading into the Phantoms. I can get confirmation on the signal spikes we're detecting. You're right. It's Forerunner. That explains the high security. Good work, Jade. I'm suddenly less interested in what the Banished are transporting and more interested in the destination. Time to hitch a ride? Stowing away on that Phantom would be simpler than breaking through all that security. I don't like it, but that seems like the only viable option. It's a truly awful plan. Oh, don't worry. As soon as we're clear of Banished airspace, I'm commandeering the Phantom and coming to pick you up.
Alright, I need an ETA on the weapon.
37 minutes, 52 seconds, Captain Lasky.
I don't suppose you could speed that up?
I imagine that's a question for her, sir.
Well, fair enough. Is the escort fleet in position?
Aye, sir. We've got 6 Milson frigates in the advance group ready to move.
Acknowledged. Have them set course at full speed. Hopefully we won't be far behind. I don't like this waiting. We're sitting ducks out here. Captain's report. INF 101, mark timestamp. Encryption Lambda Chi Alpha. I've spoken to Commander Palmer, who's assured me that our Spartan contingent is ready to go. Commander Sarpong offers similar sentiments regarding our infantry and ODST divisions. Spartan Lock is already well underway with the next stages of Breaker Trip, but each time out, I wonder if we've pressed our luck too far. And now, of course, comes my favorite part of my day. Debriefing with Dr. Halsey. The good doctor's unquestionably brilliant, but at an ever-increasing cost. Are you sure about sending him in alone, Dr. Halsey?
If everyone does their job correctly, John will not be alone, Captain.
I just question the value of splitting him off from the rest of Blue Team. That wasn't the initial plan.
Plans change. Besides, I have something else for Blue Team in mind.
So do I, which is why we've taken advantage of their unexpected availability to assist elsewhere.
I do not remember agreeing to the reallocation of our best Spartans, my Spartans, for an operation I am not even aware of.
Plans change, Doctor. Chief, thanks for coming up. Walk with me. So this is it. When Halsey gives us the go, we head down to the ring service and you... Well, you do what you do best.
Always, sir.
And you believe in Halsey's plan?
Sir, we're detecting unusual readings around the...
was an attack.
Multiple collisions.
Guardians?
I don't think so.
Captain Lasky, we have hull breaches. These locations.
We've been boarded. Sir, reports of banished raiding parties. Lots of them.
Banished? What are they doing here?
Making a mistake.
I need a status report.
We've got 3 heavy impacts in... Make that 4 impacts directly into the hull, sir. 3 starboard, 1 port. Main engines are offline.
Status on enemy ingress.
Can't say for sure, sir.
Well, let's assume we don't have much time. Is the weapon ready?
Almost there. We're still at
There's no
5.
almost, Ensign. We're already there. Initiate deployment now.
Captain Lasky, we need to get you to a dropship immediately.
I was gonna say the same to you.
Sir, we've got banished forces inbound. Advanced group, but well armed.
Chief, think we can make it out of here in one piece?
We'll make it.
Captain Lasky, this is FFG 525. Do you read?
I've got you, 525. Report.
Sir, it was an ambush. The Banished swarmed us.
But do you have any estimates on the size of their force? And how many craft do we need to contend with?
They're dropping occupation units by the hundreds. The Banished didn't just come for us. They came for everything.
Shouldn't be much farther, sir. Hangar Bay is ahead.
Chief, we've got 2 featherheads at 10 o'clock. If you can cover me, I'll get a beat on them.
Nice shooting, soldier.
Hey, Chief, we've got Spartans pinned down across the way. Let's get them some help.
Acknowledged.
There's too much enemy fire, Captain.
On your feet, Marine. I've known the Chief to do a lot of things over the years. Failing isn't typically one of them.
Chief, thanks for the help. Spartan Griffin, Fire Team Taurus. Glad to see you made it back off reach.
We've got to get the captain into the hangar bay. Can you help?
Sure can. Warn, the hangars are crawling with beds.
Then we clear them out.
You heard the Chief, Taurus. Hangars up ahead. Eyes up, let's move.
Chief, the Banished are overrunning the hangar. Oh, we have to get moving.
Spartan Griffin, get the captain to a dropship. Now.
And what about you?
I'll hold them off.
You always do. Give 'em hell, 117. Taurus, looks like we might have an available bird. 80 meters at 9 o'clock. Captain, we'll have to make this quick.
I appreciate the caution, Spartan, but this isn't my first rodeo.
Understood, sir. But I did make the Chief a promise.
Fair enough. On your mark, Spartan Griffin.
Almost there, Taurus. Another 40 meters. On your right. Nice shooting, Captain.
I was well trained.
All right, sir. This is your bird. Let's get you out of here.
My bird. We've got room, and you still need a ride.
Still have unfinished business here, sir. We'll make it down to the ring, though. Promise.
We'll see that you keep it, Spartan. Godspeed. This is Lasky to all hands. The Infinity has been compromised. All remaining crew should immediately evacuate and make for the surface. Rendezvous coordinates incoming. No matter what happens, we have to make sure that we... Alright, I need an ETA on the weapon.
37 minutes, 52 seconds, Captain Lasky.
I don't suppose you could speed that up?
I imagine that's a question for her, sir.
Well, fair enough. Is the escort fleet in position?
Aye, sir. We've got 6 Mulsan frigates in the advance group ready to move.
Acknowledged. Have them set course at full speed. Hopefully we won't be far behind. I don't like this waiting. We're sitting ducks out here. Captain's report. INF 101, mark timestamp. Encryption Lambda Chi Alpha. I've spoken to Commander Palmer, who's assured me that our Spartan contingent is ready to go. Commander Sarpong offers similar sentiments regarding our infantry and ODST divisions. Spartan Lock is already well underway with the next stages of Breaker Trip, but each time out, I wonder if we've pressed our luck too far. And now, of course, comes my favorite part of my day. Debriefing with Dr. Halsey. The good doctor's unquestionably brilliant, but at an ever-increasing cost. Are you sure about sending him in alone, Dr. Halsey?
If everyone does their job correctly, John will not be alone, Captain.
I just question the value of splitting him off from the rest of Blue Team. That wasn't the initial plan.
Plans change. Besides, I have something else for Blue Team in mind.
So do I, which is why we've taken advantage of their unexpected availability to assist elsewhere.
I do not remember agreeing to the reallocation of our best Spartans, my Spartans, for an operation I am not even aware of.
Plans change, Doctor. Chief, thanks for coming up. Walk with me. So this is it. When Halsey gives us the go, we head down to the ring service and you... Well, you do what you do best.
Always, sir.
And you believe in Halsey's plan?
Sir, we're detecting unusual readings around the...
It's an attack.
Multiple collisions.
Guardians?
I don't think so.
Captain Lasky, we have hull breaches. These locations.
We've been boarded. Sir, reports of banished raiding parties. Lots of them.
Banished? What are they doing here?
Making a mistake.
I need a status report.
We've got 3 heavy impacts in... Make that 4 impacts directly into the hull, sir. 3 starboard, 1 port. Main engines are offline.
Status on enemy ingress.
Can't say for sure, sir.
Well, let's assume we don't have much time. Is the weapon ready?
Almost there. We're still in
There's
flight.
no almost, Ensign. We're already there. Initiate deployment now.
Captain Lasky, we need to get you to a dropship immediately.
I was gonna say the same to you.
Sir, we've got banished forces inbound. Advanced group, but well armed.
Chief, think we can make it out of here in one piece?
We'll make it.
Captain Lasky, this is FFG 525. Do you read?
I've got you, 525. Report.
Sir, it was an ambush. The Banished swarmed us.
But do you have any estimates on the size of their force? And how many craft do we need to contend with?
They're dropping occupation units by the hundreds. The Banished didn't just come for us. They came for everything.
Shouldn't be much farther, sir. Hangar Bay is ahead.
Chief, we've got 2 featherheads at 10 o'clock. If you can cover me, I'll get a bead on them.
Nice shooting, soldier.
Hey, Chief, we've got Spartans pinned down across the way. Let's get them some help.
Acknowledged.
There's too much enemy fire, Captain.
On your feet, Marine. I've known the Chief to do a lot of things over the years. Failing isn't typically one of them.
Chief, thanks for the help. Spartan Griffin, Fire Team Taurus. Glad to see you made it back off reach.
We've got to get the captain into the hangar bay. Can you help?
Sure can. Warned, the hangars are crawling with banished.
Then we clear them out.
You heard the Chief, Taurus. Hangars up ahead. Eyes up, let's move.
Chief, the Banished are overrunning the hangar. Oh, we have to get moving.
Spartan Griffin, get the captain to a dropship. Now.
And what about you?
I'll hold them off.
You always do. Give them hell, 117. o'clock. Captain will have to make this quick.
I appreciate the caution, Spartan, but this isn't my first rodeo.
Understood, sir. But I did make the chief a promise.
Fair enough. On your mark, Spartan Griffin.
Almost there, Taurus. Another 40 meters. On your right. Nice shooting, Captain.
I was well trained.
All right, sir. This is your bird. Let's get you out of here.
My bird. We've got room, and you still need a ride.
Still have unfinished business here, sir. We'll make it down to the ring, though. Promise.
We'll see that you keep it, Spartan. Godspeed. This is Lasky to all hands. The Infinity has been compromised. All remaining crew should immediately evacuate and make for the surface. Rendezvous coordinates incoming. No matter what happens, we have to make sure that we...
The flood are ended. The reintroduction phase has begun. Countless preserved species have been sent back to start lives anew. Halo was the Forerunner's terrible and ultimate solution to the parasite's relentless advance. Designed to destroy all sentient life, nothing was allowed to survive. And we were sure that nothing had. We were wrong. Something has been found. Something that should not exist, yet does. I believed that the flood represented our ultimate test. Our greatest victory. Perhaps I was wrong in my assumptions. To my dismay, it seems we have a new problem. I must investigate more before I bring this to the attention of the Council. How could this have happened? How could we not know of this till now? Xalanin, a species previously uncatalogued. Xalanin, a problem that must be solved. Did my makers know of them? How could they have kept this from me? I have requested counsel. Soon, I will know how to proceed. There is to be a parley. A meeting. Highly unusual. I have moved Installation 07 into sufficient range of their homeworld. Delegates are en route. From both sides. A necessary contingency, considering these unique circumstances. The Council has also provided me with an additional and curious directive. We must understand the extent of what their kind can truly endure. There are facilities on this ring quite ideal for conducting such tests. It is time for the silent auditorium to serve purpose once more.
It is with a heavy heart that I must accept that Atriox, my greatest achievement, is lost to us. In his wake stands the greatest army ever assembled, a force fueled by fury. His spirit burns in the heart of the banished. It is years since he sought my counsel, when we planned the revolt against the Covenant. His words, even now I feel them in my heart. We will never kneel again. We will stand, proud, together, banished brothers, side by side. Tremonius has found the object. Even in my darkest moments, when I feel the most lost, Atriox's wisdom continues to impress me. I regret that I ever doubted him. his talk of forerunners, of their lies, of secrets hidden in this forsaken ring. Atriox, hear me. Your will is absolute. The banished, your soul, eternal. The Harbinger is free. I do not trust her, but I must believe in Atriox's plan. His sacrifice must not have been in vain. Especially now. His faith in what we learn from the Ark is all I need. The Harbinger is but a first move to secure our position, our future. Did Cortana know about all this? When she chose this ring, did she expect it would be her doom also? As I look upon this endless world, that question consumes me. The Master Chief has returned. This should anger me, but strangely it does not. It invigorates me, gives me new purpose. What use a war, Chief, with no war left to win? I could not have wished for a more worthy adversary. Atriox, I now understand why you did not kill him on the human craft. You wanted him to witness your victory. I will complete your work, your vision. The Harbinger has summoned her spires, forerunner structures that she claims will rebuild the ring for the banished. For the banished. Why would she do this? She wants more, something that I do not understand. For now. What secrets lie deep within the ring? And how can I use them to ensure our survival? Dorisag was in my dreams again. This is a portent or a reminder. It has been so long since I stood on my home, on my world, since I felt its heat underfoot. I could almost taste the sulfur as it mixed with the rains. A lone tree towered above everything else. As I looked up, the sky darkened, and then the rain fell harder. Waters rose. The forest disappeared beneath the tides, swept away by its power. I had no choice but to climb. Many times I lost my way. One moment I was drowning, the next gasping for air. But eventually I reached the top. I roared at the gods, but they were silent as I looked up at the sky. The stars went dark, one by one, until there was only darkness. She swore that she could rebuild the ring, allow us to go. If not home, then somewhere better than this. But no, the Spartan has ended that dream. I have little time left for half-truths and lies. She has one last chance. The silent auditorium, that is what she called it. She speaks in riddles, but it matters not. It will belong to the banished, whatever secret it holds. And if she will not share it, we will crush her and take it for ourselves. The Spartan is close. The end approaches. Good. These may be my last words. Fight, my banished brothers. Never surrender. Never fear. Whatever the outcome, we will prevail. Under his armor, he is just flesh. Human. Weak. If I fall, two must take my place. We rise to face the challenge. Blood sacrificed for victory. For the banished. The human has such faith in his savior. He has hope where there should be none. I will take that from him. If I am to die today, so be it. I've had time to make peace with it. But in death, I will inspire generations. And that will be my legacy. I will have beaten him. If not today, then tomorrow.
Don't know how you're doing, Pub Fun, but it's been rough on my end. We're running out of humans to skin rip, so the rank and file's getting a little bored. Brutes, though, they don't get bored. They get mad. Last night, a group of 6, maybe 20, I think 6 brutes, decided that they should be in charge of the camp. Maybe the whole banished. And then the chieftains smashed all their faces. No change in management, but hey, lots more meat on the menu, so that's nice. All this weapon carrying and battle dodging has got me missing home. When all we worried about was keeping good marks at the Nipple Academy. Things was easier when we were all shooting humans.
We banished have faced many challenges and overcome them all. The yoke of the Covenant, the resistance of humanity. Our warriors grow restless, and now I hear word that some amongst our ranks believe themselves more deserving of status, renown, and adulation. Remind your troops of their place. Tighten your grip. Control your forces. Or I will find someone who can. 4 nights ago, one of our captains discovered a pair of quivering humans hidden in the cleft of a ravine. Swift interrogation revealed they had come from a nearby Forerunner tower. Though we found no humans there, our search bore even sweeter fruit, a forerunner resonance amplifier. With it, our outpost relays can project farther than we dreamed possible. We will find the humans still clinging to this ring, no matter how long it takes. Our grip upon this ring is tightening, and our work is nearly complete. This outpost stands as a totem of the strength of the banished. We are many, forged into one, under the banner of mighty Atriarchs. The Spartans are dead. All that remains are mere children, and soon they too will be ground into the dust of this world. As our presence extends across the surface of this ring, the signal relays above this facility will unite our forces, and this place, our new home, will at last be secured. Did not Atriox promise us that Halo would be ours? Behold, his oath is fulfilled. I do not understand the infatuation with these skittering thrust bugs, brother. This skin represents more nuisance than aid to our efforts. I am convinced they, much like their leader, have their own agenda. What's more, they look at me strangely with their damnable hold eyes, and the smell like a plague-ridden foreign beast. When our goals are achieved, I pray Escharum sees fit to discard this alliance. Directors, I found your report on the hollows beneath the candidate excavation site to be promising. Our ally agrees, but she is skeptical of our methods and wishes to inspect the site herself. See that she has little cause for concern. Succeed in unearthing this ring's secrets, and you will find glory. I need not remind you of the consequences of failure. The human scourge is all but extinguished from this ring, brothers. But those who remain are persistent. Redouble your efforts. Search every cave, every derelict ship, but do not kill them. They will tell us where the others are hiding before the end. Chucklock and his machines will see to it. Soon not a whisper of humanity will remain on this ring. Do not misunderstand my concern, Kaidam. None would question your vigilance in safeguarding the processing outpost. Nevertheless, it is insufficient. We must never forget what happened during the war. A single demon rose from the ashes of their worlds and brought the whole of the Covenant to its knees. We believed him to be dead before, but were proven wrong to our utter shame. We cannot afford to make that mistake again. Brother Arak, Our scouts have identified 2 key sites that seem quite promising for excavation. We will soon be ready to dig, but we must remain vigilant. Unnatural defenses lurk beneath the surfaces of these rings. Advise your troops to salvage any human machines laid low in battle. The material will be needed for repairs in the difficult days to come. Good hunting, Brother Arak. When this is all over, I will tell you of how I survived my days on the Great Foundry. Look around, brothers and sisters. The way our horizon curves up into the sky, binding us together. It was not the Covenant that finally delivered upon this promise. It was Atriox, and he's banished. He took those first defiant steps and tread a path the prophets could not follow. The result is the dream of Atriox made manifest. This place, this ring, is now our home, our fortress, our sword. The ring itself impedes our progress as it heals. The war chief and his ally must remain patient, otherwise we risk losing all that we found. These artifacts require an extraordinary amount of care and attention. They were not created to stand the passage of vast ages of time, but they were made for another purpose, which for now remains hidden. And without unraveling those mysteries, Cerritus, mark my words, we will never have control of this installation. The artifacts scattered across this ring are key to the destiny of the Banished. They are a link to this world's past and a guide for its future. Our control of this ring is only as strong as our capacity to understand it and the mysteries that it contains. Discover what lies beneath. No further delays. No insipid excuses. The only barrier between the Banished and our future is your lack of resolve. This place continues to confound us, brothers. Scouts at the Great Spine have confirmed that the ring's efforts to repair itself are well underway. One thing is certain. We need only slow the demon down long enough for this mighty ring to be whole once more, and ours to control. He must be the focus of our forces. When the Spartan is dead, and he will die, there will be nothing left to stand in our way. Brothers, our people once lived in the shadow of throne-bound treachery. But today, we are offered the chance to achieve what the prophets and all of the Covenant could not. Humanity's last champion has returned. As we speak, he marches amongst us. The demon hopes to deny us our destiny. See to it that his hope is extinguished. Show the galaxy that at the end of all things, only the banished remain. Our great victory at the human stronghold is complete, Tremonius. You led our forces well. Atriox would be proud. To mark our triumph, local forces will begin at once to establish a new outpost, the first of many on the hallowed ground of our new home. We will build this fortress in the very shadow of their failure, a monument to their frailty and cowardice, where so many of their kind were cut down. Escharum has decreed it be named in your honor, Tremonius, so that it may inspire other leaders to do what you have done. All that remains of the humans are scattered remnants, and so the hunt carries on until the last human skull is crushed. Thanks to your efforts, that day is rapidly approaching.
Good. Now for the rest of us. Rally up with your squad and get to the nearest pod, Marine. Move, move!
Yes, sir.
Fire Team Taurus, rendezvous with me at Bay 18. We're heading to the surface.
Acknowledged. We're on the move.
The rest of you Spartans, if you're not already off the Infinity, disengage and get to the lifeboats ASAP. Windfall 1, we got a lot of personnel en route to Zeta Halo. What are you seeing out there?
Banished hardware's everywhere, in the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
This is Lasky to all hands. The Infinity has been compromised. All remaining crew should immediately evacuate and make for the surface.
What?
Rendezvous coordinates
Already?
incoming.
Another breach, port side. Managed to pouring in faster than we can keep up. What's the move, Spartan?
You heard the captain. We're falling back to Hangar Bay and getting off this ship.
Heading for the ring surface with the Banished all over us?
Do you think you're safer here? Pick up the wounded. The Infinity's lost. We are not.
Taurus, we are on the ring. We made it. Barely. Those AA guns are tearing our birds apart. They are priority one. If we don't take them offline, nothing from Infinity will make it to the surface. Ditka, Oshiro, cover flank. Vettel, keep an eye behind us. And I'm gonna be up front. Okay, let's move!
Do we have any idea of our losses so far?
Not yet, but Infinity was getting hit pretty hard when we left.
Take those guns down! Taurus, on me!
Spartan Koban, your drop pod's on a collision course with a deployment of Phantoms in the ring's stratosphere. Impact probability's 93%. Adjust your course.
Why would I do that? I'm aiming for them.
Somehow, I'm not surprised. Good luck, Spartan.
This is probably gonna hurt. Knock, knock.
Griffin, I've got movement in that downed Phantom. Banished survivors.
Let's pick them off before we move on those AA guns. Fennel, you're on...
Stand down, Fire Team Taurus. Friendly inside.
Kovan? What are you doing in there?
The Phantom was in my way, so I went through it. I count 5 Banished patrols making their way to your position. If you're gonna move on those AA guns, you should do it now.
You heard her, Taurus. Let's move out. Thanks for the support, Kovan.
Нет проблем.
Infinity, Windfall 1. You've got 3 Phantoms on fast approach. What's your status?
Infinity is launching lifeboats and drop pods, on course to the surface of the Halo Ring.
What? That's suicide. The skies are still thick with Banished. Malik, you still with me?
Windfall 4 on your 6, Spartan.
Infinity's launching the evac. The UNSC is abandoning ship. We've got to get those pods safely to the surface. Damn it, I got incoming.
You've got 5 Banshees on you, Mako.
Better on me than the life pods. Cover us, Windfall 4. I'm getting them to the surface.
Intrepid 1, my drop pod is 2 clicks up speed. On your tail in 10 seconds. There's a lot going on up here.
Copy that, Horvath. Infinity's getting torn up in orbit, but it's going to be way worse on the ring's surface. Touchdown at 10. Let's be ready to hit the ground running, Intrepid.
Copy that. Let's show them what Spartans can do.
Go, go, go! Weapons free, Intrepid. Let's take this sector back from the Banished.
Oscar 128 is down. I repeat, Oscar 128 is down. And we've lost uplink to command. Anyone hearing me out there? Does anyone copy?
Banished troopers, 9 o'clock.
Opening fire! Telemetry shot, so I have no sense of our position. All I know is that we're deep in enemy territory. Banished hardware is deploying from orbit faster than we can calculate. Oracle, 3 o'clock! We're dug in and holding position. We'll head for the rendezvous point as soon as we've got a chance to move. If we get a chance.
Bracing positions. Landfall on the ring in 5 seconds. Sound off, Marines.
We're good, Spartan Stone. Bumps and bruises. Not much else.
Copy that. Soon as I blow the hatch, we fan out in pairs. The ring's already crawling with Banished. Be ready for anything.
Whoa.
You all right, Marine?
Yeah, just for all the trouble these things are supposed to cause, I guess I never thought the surface of the ring would look so beautiful.
The Infinity's getting hammered by Banished ships.
Yeah. I wonder how much more she'll be able to take before...
Hey, that was too close.
Banished AAAs. How did they get set up so quick?
They came with a purpose and a plan, Spartan Vettel. That much is clear. Taurus leader to Victor 321, requesting a change to the LZ.
Destination?
Set us down by that Banished artillery. We're taking them out.
Second day A gun offline, Griff.
Good work, Taurus. Let's move on that far gun. Give Infinity's birds some breathing room up there.
What is that?
It's coming from that tower to the north. It's...
Taurus! Sit rep, now!
We're green, sir. But everything except for my armor is down. Must have been that blast.
That last AA gun is down, too. Whatever that was, it leveled the playing field. Let's go! We got work to do!
of the ring is coming apart beneath your feet. Recommend.
One crisis at a time, please.
Spartan Makovich, your sidearm is insufficient to deal with sentinels in such numbers. Recommend.
Yeah, retreat. I'm working on it.
Spartan Makovich, your current speed of 47 kph is...
One more physics lesson and I'm ripping you out of my head.
It can't be a coincidence that the Banished beat us here. We're not prepared.
Quiet. Where's that sound coming from?
That structure to the north. You seeing that light?
Everybody down, now!
What's going on?
It's the target. It's her.
Intrepid 1, do you copy? I've lost visual contact with the team. Motion trackers offline. Everything is offline. That explosion... Intrepid 1, do you copy? Oh no. The ring. If you can hear me, Intrepid, anyone, the ring is breaking apart. You're gone. All of you.
How's the ridgeline look, Corporal?
Thick with brutes and a lot of hardware. They set up shop quick down here. Must be preparing for... What the hell? The damn mountain is coming apart!
Back into the lifeboat, now!
Going down!
Hold on. I've got you. Marines, hang on! Thrusters, now!
Thrusters online.
What am I looking at?
Frigate. Mulsanne class. Hull identification reads Mortal Reverie.
If we're gonna make any noise on this ring, we need a base of operations. It's beat to hell, but it's shelter. Defensible location, no sign of banished activity. Yeah, this could work. Any Spartans in comms range?
Spartan Griffin is in range, but his signal is diminishing rapidly.
I'll keep it brief. Open up a channel. I think we found our rendezvous point.
So, is it true? The report?
Yes. The Banished are deploying resource harvesters. And...
Never mind that. Did you pull an entire lifeboat out of one of the breaches in the ring?
I ordered the squad inside to take shelter from the explosion. I wasn't gonna let them die in it.
Fine work, Stone. Day one was dicey for all of us. We're still trying to figure out what happened. I'm glad you kept a cool head.
I lent a hand this time. I'm sure they'll have my back next.
If their reports are any indication, those Marines will follow you anywhere. And if we're gonna take this ring back, we need everyone working together.
To any UNSC forces in range, this is Spartan Horvath, Fire Team Intrepid of the UNSC Infinity. I've been separated from my team for 5 days, working my way around the Banished presence on the ring. If anyone can hear me...
Unknown contacts on approach.
A phantom.
the drop. What use is a choke point? The humans are scattered and broken. This battle is already won. Do you doubt Escherum's judgment? Keep up that talking. We're not alone.
Time to go.
What did you see on your recon sweep, Spartan? What's going on with the ring?
No mistaking it. The ring is actively repairing itself. All those sentinels we saw buzzing around the spine are assessing damage, initiating repairs. Whatever the target did to the ring, it's being reversed, and quickly. This ring will be operational again.
I'll make a note in our report. What now?
We know what the Banished are after. It's our job to slow them down. Safe bet that the rest of the UNSC is operating under the same protocol. Get some rest, Marines. We've got a lot of chaos to engineer tomorrow.
Those guns are still online. Any UNSC signatures in this area?
Scanning now. No UNSC signatures in range.
I thought not. Wonder if there's anything left of us up above. Or on the ground. Damn it, more of them.
Until the War Chief crushes the heart of the human resistance, they will continue to fight. It's only a matter of time. We have already achieved what the Covenant only dreamed of. This ring, in all its glory, is ours. Agreed. With this weapon in our hands, no one will be able to stand against our might.
Griffin, this is Kavan.
Report.
Recon sweep of the red zone is complete. As we thought, the Banished forces are highly stratified and fragmented. Competition and infighting is encouraged to elevate new leaders. Their unity hinges entirely on the War Chief. If Escharum were removed...
Assassination could sow a lot of chaos among the Banished.
It's risky, but it might be our best option.
Good work, Kovan. Get back here. We've got some planning to do.
Killing Escharum is the only viable option we have. A power vacuum like that would destabilize the Banished and win us the footing we need to hold out until help arrives. I need volunteers, and I know I'll have no shortage of them. We all want a part of this. But we can't all go and leave Reverie undefended. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Drawing straws. Are you kidding, Griffin?
No, I'm not. This is the plan. A single strike team deep in Banished territory. Agile, quiet, on foot. It's the only way it's gonna work. This might be a one-way trip, so we need people to stay, or there won't be anything left to protect. It's not up for debate. Panago, Malik, Sarkar, and me. That's the roster.
For an assassination op? Decided by drawing straws. No, Griffin. We need you here at the Reverie. The Marines need a leader. We all do.
The decision's made. We're gonna get this done now. Take out Escharum and take control of this ring. And you're right, the Marines need a leader. That's why you're staying here, to lead in my absence.
I can't do
You can and you will. I know you will. No matter what happens. Spartans, if anybody can hear me, I'm proceeding. We've come too far to turn back.
You're correct, Spartan. There is no turning back. fool. That I would leave my own home as unprotected as you have yours. You overreach. You and your friends. What remains of them will make adequate trophies.
You sick...
I spared them this, but I will not spare you. As you and your Spartans approached my citadel, I ordered the destruction of your people and that battered ship. Your home upon this ring will soon be but ashes. And not even a whisper of your kind will remain on this ring.
This is Griffin, to FFG 525. Reverie, do you read me?
Griffin, you are badly injured, and your armor's medical systems are offline. Seek medical attention immediately.
Open up a one-way encryption channel to Reverie's upspin transmitter.
Encrypted one-way transmission confirmed. Record when ready.
The mission was a failure. Escharum was waiting for us the whole time. Malik, Panago, Sarkar. All gone. Listen to me, Reverie. Escharum has dispatched almost every soldier and asset they have available. Their goal is... We have only one objective now. It is not victory, it is not extraction, it is not even survival. We must deny the Banished this ring, no matter what it costs us.
Transmission.
The mission was a failure. Escharum was... Malik, Panago, Sarkar. All gone. Listen to me, Reverie. Escharum has dispatched almost every soldier and their goal is...
Vettel, what is this?
A transmission from Griffin. Fragmented from interference. But it's definitely him. This much is clear. The mission failed.
Do you think anyone survived?
If what Spartan Griffin said is true, his loss is the least of our worries. They're coming. We must prepare.
I've been running ops with Windfall for years. Broadsword sorties on Requiem, Prowler Corps maneuvers on a Kikyar Purse Moon, Allied SOS strikes on brute raiding parties. Never once did I imagine I'd lose a squad mate to a straw draw assassination gone south. What a mess.
Malik knew what he was volunteering for. They all did. It was worth the shot, Mako.
Was it? We kicked the hell out of the proverbial hornet's nest, and the hornets are mobilizing for some payback. If we lose our foothold at the Reverie, we lose the ring.
There's a lot of lives at stake here. Someone's suggesting we pull out and wait till the storm passes.
And go where? Back to hiding in caves, skulking around at night? No. No, we hold. We make the Banished bleed so that our sacrifices still mean something. Escharum can keep his head. We'll take his pride.
This is Spartan Stone to FFG 525. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy?
We copy, Spartan Stone. What's your position?
I've got Boulder Squad at Sector 63 overlooking the gate. 525, I'm looking at the largest gathered force I've ever seen. The Banished are moving on the Reverie. They'll be there by nightfall.
We can't hold them back much longer, sir! There's too many!
We don't have a choice. If we lose Reverie, we lose everything. Hold the line, Marines!
The Marine is correct, Vettel. Infantry and armor are pouring into Valley by the hundreds. The Reverie is already lost.
So what? We just abandon it?
Griffin warned us of this possibility. It is why we stayed behind. We must save who we can.
She's right. We either leave now or Reverie becomes a graveyard. Makovich, get the order out. Everyone falls back. Everyone.
Stone's completed her recon sweep. She located 2 squads taking shelter up north. That's an additional 12 to our confirmed survivor count.
Any sign of the others? Griffin, Kovan, Horvath?
No, not even at the prisoner camps. They're told it's been over a month since the Reverie.
Don't say it. I will not abandon them.
We have to acknowledge reality. We lost the Reverie. Our last forward operating base is now offline. We're scattered, and control of the ring is in Eshrum's reach. We don't have many options left. But we do have orders.
Rubicon Protocol.
Stop or slow the Banished by any means necessary.
And keep Zeta Halo out of their control. Buy Earth as much time as we can. That's our mission now.
Opening one-way transmission. Initial sweep of the Reverie site is complete. The Banished outpost here is more than a barracks. They're unearthing Forerunner tech from within the ring, including artifacts I've never seen before. But there's more. Over half of the Banished detachment manning this post are peeling off to another excavation site, south of here. Orders from the War Chief himself. A Forerunner facility called the Conservatory. Whatever it is, it's important enough to divert Escherum's sole focus. We need eyes on the Conservatory as soon as possible. I'd go myself, but I need a closer look at the artifacts here. All this time we've assumed that Zeta Halo was like the others. What if it's something more?
Not yet. It's just a bit closer.
Why we gotta be the muscle? Ain't that what the brutes are for? I tell you, as soon as we're...
No! Morton, kill him! Finish it, human. No, not just yet. I'm looking for some friends of mine. And you, my friends, will tell me where to find them.
Damn, that's a lot of them. Sorrel, come in. I got eyes on a massive deployment of Banished, and a ton of hardware. Excavation equipment. Stone's intel was right. They found something.
The monitor. They have to be looking for the monitor.
I think you're right. They're moving in numbers we haven't seen since the Reverie fell. If they get the monitor, they'll control the ring.
Not if we get to it first.
How do you propose we do that?
We can stall their progress, sabotage their machines, disrupt their supply lines. But they'll cut through the steel eventually, and when they do...
We make our move. Sorrel, Mako, I don't have much time. Gotta make this quick. I made it down into the Forerunner subterrane and got a closer look at the tech I spotted earlier. It's a stasis pod. Ancient. Empty. And I think there are more of them.
Maybe a lot more. Installation 07 might be an arcology. Or a prison. Hell, maybe it's a zoo. But one thing's for sure, it's not like the other rings. We're in uncharted territory. My route topside is cut off, so I'm going further in. I'll find another way out. I picked up a UNSC signal from deeper in the facility. Maybe it's a... Damn it. I'm not alone here. Cut transmission.
This is Spartan Vettel of Fire Team Taurus to all UNSC transmitters in range. I tracked down Griffin's last location, before he went offline. I know where he went, where he was taken. He's been taken to the tower, and we know what happens there. The facility's heavily guarded, but if I can take one of those transport skiffs, I might be able to slip in. I'm not going to let Griffin die in chains, but I've been on this ring long enough to know that victory is not guaranteed. To all remaining UNSC on Zeta Halo, we don't give up. We never stop fighting, no matter what happens.
They're heading down now. Shouldn't we go along with them? You kidding? I ain't going anywhere near that mining laser. Not unless... Hey! Hands up! Spartan! Still alive, Spartan! Someone call...
9-9. You got eyes on the tunnel?
Yeah. Big group of Banished just went inside. Didn't see Escharum, but he might already be in there. So, 2 of us against all of them, huh?
Well, I like those odds. It's not going to be easy, but it's the only move we have left. We find the monitor before they do.
Backup would have been nice.
It's just us now, Miko. We have to make do. Time to move. How's the distraction coming?
Stand by. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is Forerunner. We're clear, Theo. Moving up.
Let's keep it quiet for as long as we can. There'll be no putting the cork back in the bottle once the party starts.
Speaking of which, when we're done here, I know of a certain supply crate with a couple bottles of movement behind you. Damn it, he cloaked. You still with me?
Yeah, good. Where'd he go?
I am near, Spartans. I am near.
Go. Leave this to me.
No, I can't do that.
Find the monitor. I'll be right behind you.
You better be, Miko.
Now then, where were we?
You were about to die screaming.
Miko, come in. Come in, Mako. No, you're not dead. You're right behind me. I'm gonna keep moving. That'll lead got me pretty good. I'm still alive, and I'm not giving up. Just like you. Right, Mako? Rubicon Protocol. We keep fighting. For everyone we've lost. For everyone back on Earth. We never stop. Not until...
Look there, brother. Jacob left us some table scraps. The last Spartan. Let us enjoy this moment, Tavares.
Not until our last breath. You're in my way. Which one of you wants to die first?
To any UNSC personnel in range, This is Spartan Tomas Horvath, Fire Team Intrepid, and I appear to be alone. I am heading up spin, beyond the reach of the Banished, to search for survivors. For my fire team. I don't know what else to do. The silence on UNSC channels is not encouraging. But I will be listening, watching, surviving. Chief, if you can hear this, we need you, now more than ever.
How many years have I been here now? 2,000 or 20,000? Longer? Does it even matter? Why did my makers entrust me with this installation? As its custodian, I feel there is much that I do not know, or that has been kept from me. Its history is complicated, constantly rewritten. But why? There is much to learn, and if nothing else, I have time. I continue to be impressed with the intricacies of this installation. Trillions of systems working in harmony, forever shifting, adapting, an ecosystem to preserve life, and when necessary, destroy it, for the greater good. As I explore this world, I find answers that only seem to exist to pose new questions. One thing is certain. This installation was built differently than the others. A myriad of Reformation spires can be deployed. Indeed, have been deployed when requested. To complete the circle. To ensure its inhabitants are preserved. Or perhaps I should say, detained. Assuredly, many before me have observed these crumbling artifacts, gazed at the landscape in which they sit. How did they feel? There is so much here that I would assume was interpreted as beauty. But perhaps not. What are these relics to the past? Are they a celebration? Or a warning? Symbols of hope, or something darker? Time continues to be on my mind. I now believe these relics to contain a warning. A message from the past. But from whom? And why? As I look to the sky, I am struck by a thought. This ring, a constant loop. Are we all fated to repeat the sins of the past? I am close to deciphering the runes. Perhaps I will learn who left them. My makers, the Forerunner's greatest fear was understood to be the great parasite. The Flood. A scourge that almost wiped out everything. I now believe this hypothesis to be incorrect. Their greatest fear was, losing their power. The fear of a master who would become a slave. Enemy within. That is the meaning of the runes carved into this monument. These runes predate me. Older than even the Forerunners. Time moves forward and back again. I now see rings inside of rings. Great circles everlasting. Without beginning or end. Endless. As I say their name, I feel foolish, uninformed, misled. And I'm afraid.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Signal detected.
Chief.